Yeah, man. So with the last video that I uploaded, bro, I really hope this somebody pick Cam Newton up, bro. I really do. Um, my first, uh, my first, um, destination for Cam Newton, like realistically, would be, maybe I don't know, maybe Pittsburgh if they feel like, um, Ben Roethlisberger can't hold up and they don't trust the backups. Mason Rudolph or Dwayne Haskins, but by all accounts, um, Pittsburgh they like Mason Rudolph for for whatever reason, even though he's been up and down. You know, every time Ben has gotten hurt and missed games, like he been really up and down, and then Dwayne Haskins really just got there. But by all indicators, the preseason the dude is liked, and he's really kind of turned himself around from his days here in Washington. Um, But my second choice, and I didn't want it to kind of be that obvious, but like the one thing that I know needs a backup is the Dallas Cowboys. Happens to be my favorite team in the NFL. And we looking for backup quarterbacks, man. Like we really don't have anybody except for Dak Prescott at that position in a backup role that can be looked at as a viable quarterback. Like this is ridiculous, bro. Like if Dak get hurt, or if he can't, or if he somehow can't go week one, which by all indications he will, that's why they've been keeping him out during the whole preseason. But in any event that he couldn't, he couldn't go like September 9th against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, um, Cam Newton would obviously be a viable choice to start um, week one if that was the case, but it's not. Um, maybe they try to look at him and see if they can give him a look. But I really would love Cam Newton to come to Dallas, bro, and not challenge Dak obviously as a starter because Cam Newton is obviously a starting level quarterback. But I really don't think there are any teams other than New England, which he was at, and they cut him, that he can actually start in the NFL. I mean, you look at every other quarterback, um, every other quarterback job in the NFL, they pretty much have viable starters. Guys that have been to the playoffs, guys that have been to Super Bowls, guys that have been to Pro Bowls, won MVPs like himself, and things like that. Like um, another destination that I would like to see Cam Newton at. Um, assuming that this whole thing with assuming that this whole thing with him um isn't resolved anytime soon, um is maybe Houston. Because I look at like the Terrell Taylor situation, that's obviously temporary. They drafted a kid out of Stanford named Davis Mills, but I don't think a lot of people think that he's like the future of that franchise. Maybe he will be. Maybe he'll come out of nowhere as like I think it was a second or third round pick and surprise some people next year if he get a chance to play next year, or maybe this year if he get a chance to start. Um, I don't know. Like I don't know many squads in the NFL that might need a Cam Newton as a backup. Because like I said, dude is a starting level quarterback still. Like in my opinion, the dude is still a starting level quarterback. Like just seeing him as a backup would be weird. Like it was it was weird that they took this long to kind of make a decision on him when he was in New England. I thought he earned a job at least to a degree. I mean, I know he had the situation where he may or may not have been unvaccinated, and then he traveled, and then he came back, and then like that was a whole thing people was talking about. But other than that, like his play, I mean, I don't really know, bro. Like Bill Belichick does a lot of shit that people question, and then when it work out, like people just don't think about it no more because it's like, oh, well, Belichick was right. If Belichick right about Mike Jones, and he actually is good or even great, um, out the gate, or as he progresses throughout the year, then a lot of people are not gonna be thinking about Cam Newton. But in terms of Cam Newton, bro, if I'm him, I'm like, bro, I need a job. I'm like, bro, I need a job. Like this the second time I've been cut in the last what 2 or 3 years, bro. They released him from Carolina, and that situation was done anyway because he just couldn't hold up when he was in Carolina like toward the end, and then like they was moving in another direction with a new regime anyway. Um, but he, but if I'm Cam Newton, bro, I need a job. Like New England signed him late last year, bro, and they didn't have any like viable quarterback options. That's probably why they signed him. But like, if I'm him, I'm like, bro, I need a job. Like I said, my best bet for him would obviously be like Dallas. If he wanted to be a backup and just said, you know what, listen, ain't no starting spots open. If Dak was to get hurt somehow and miss any time, I got weapons. I got Ezekiel Elliott. I got a decent offensive line that's getting older, but can still hold up when I need it. Obviously, Cam can run, same way Dak can run. Um, Maybe not as much as he used to, but he can still escape the pocket. Cam could. Um, I got weapons on the outside: CeeDee Lamb, Amari Cooper, Michael Gallup, a bunch of tight ends: Blake Jarwin, Dalton Schultz, um, and a host of others. I got a solid young defense that's um, that's ready to help me out if I need them to. Still not sure about that on that side of the ball. Just from what I've seen, but I don't know. We gonna have to see how it works. It might not work it might not work to the degree that we needed to um week one because obviously it is Brady and the Bucks. They're the defending champs. That offense is what that offense is. We seen it in the Super Bowl. Their defense obviously is what their defense is. We seen it in the Super Bowl. And yeah, man, we're gonna have to answer a lot of questions on that side of the ball. But yeah, man, if I'm Cam Newton, bro, I go there. This is my hope that he goes there. If he wanted a chance to play, just just not obviously wishful thinking because I want Dak to stay healthy. But I'm like, bro, if I do have a chance to play, if somebody hit him the wrong way, or if he tweaks something, or if he you know miss a couple weeks of action, I might be able to get in there and show what I got. Um, like I said, Pittsburgh is obviously another one. Uh, don't really got the talent level, I don't think, that we do, but that's just me. Um, like I said, you look at Houston, obviously they don't got the talent level of either of those squads that I just mentioned. Um, and they may need backup help. They may need starter help. Like I said, depending on what the situation is with Tyrod Taylor and that kid Davis Mills that they drafted. Which, by the way, I'm gonna just point this out. Like a lot of the teams, like I said, they get like either like stopgap starters as they start on quarterback with a young kid behind them. That they want to be their franchise quarterback. Obviously you look at I say maybe Houston is one of those teams we don't know yet. Um, you look at opposite Chicago with Andy Dalton and Justin Fields. You look at San Francisco with Jimmy Garoppolo and Trey Lance. You look at Zach Wilson with the Jets, who's obviously the unquestioned starter. You look at Jacksonville with Trevor Lawrence, who's obviously the unquestioned starter. Uh, like you got a lot of squads, bro. Like obviously, maybe Cam could go to Seattle. I don't know. Like maybe Cam could go to Seattle if he wanted to be a backup under Russell Wilson. He can run that kind of offense if he wanted to. I know Pete Carroll likes those kind of guys, like running his system. He can maybe go to LA with Sean McVay because Matthew Stafford has had a lot of injury history in the past, and he is over 30. I think he might be even older than Cam. So that's an option. Arizona, I don't know what their backup situation is. Maybe Arizona. I'm just, I'm spitballing, bro, because I want to see Cam Newton back in the league. I don't want to see him get like Colin Kaepernick, bro, where he just like get cut and then don't nobody sign him like after that. And this is, it's just a sad end for that dude's career, bro. This dude is a former MVP in the Super Bowl, in a Super Bowl participant, bro. Like you can't deny what Cam Newton is or what he was, bro. This is sad. I hope he get a job soon, bro, because this ain't how I would want to go out. Not from Cam, and not if I'm a fan of Cam. Not even a fan of like any team that you've been on, just like a fan of Cam Newton, period. Cam, keep your head up, bro. It's gonna be alright. Somebody gonna see what we all see and give you another shot, bro.